wants everyone to subscribe to Adam and Tyler World. And if you don't do it, I'm gonna hold you down and tickle you. Ha 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 ha.
No, seriously, do it now.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Adam and Tyler World. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. I do appreciate it greatly. Well, this video is to help you in the future if you're ever wanting to buy a belt in person. I'm going to describe a couple things you need to bring with you so that when you buy the belt, you can walk away knowing, hey, I got a good belt, or you can walk away saying, hey, I didn't want that piece of garbage. But first, I have to duck down a little bit so that you can notice that I am your new NXT Champion, Adam and Tyler World, baby! That's a spinoff of Adam Cole, if you don't know. He's the current NXT Champion, and Adam Cole, kind of like Adam and Tyler World. You get it? All right, so this goes back to a couple of weeks ago. We had like the Black Friday sale on WWE Shop. I wanted to get one belt in particular for sure. The Oval IC, because this was the first IC belt I ever saw. Chris Jericho had it. Chris Benoit, don't say his name. The Rock had it. And this is just a beautiful belt to me, and they finally came out with it, and I was happy to jump on it and get it. So I got that belt, and then I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the NXT title or the Smoking Skull belt. I said, I've had the 2mm version, and they came out with this, the 5mm version. I was like, it's on sale, I better get it. So I got it, and as soon as I got it, I was not too happy. It's a cool, decent looking belt. Like I said, there's a reason why it took me so long to get that belt, because there's not a lot of detail to it. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin, so it's cool. But to compare it to this one looks way cooler in my opinion. But getting this belt was not the easiest task of my life. Granted, becoming NXT Champion for me was much easier than the current NXT Champion Adam Cole or any other past NXT Champions, because they had to go and wrestle, put their bodies on the line, do this other kind of stuff. I had to deal with drama on social media. I guess offer up and let go. Maybe not social media, but whatever. Online shopping, is that what we're going to call it? So, story begins, once again, part 2. So, I got the Smoking Skull and I wanted the NXT title. So, shortly thereafter, I started looking online. I found somebody on Let Go that had that belt and the North American title. And I was like, those are both decent looking belts. Maybe I can talk to this lady and get them for a decent price. So, I sent her an offer. And she said, no, that's too small. I paid $600 for that brand new. And I was like, okay, well, I sensed a little bit of attitude. If you ever lived in LA or been to LA or dealt with LA people, not all of them are the nicest people, we'll just say that. There are some very nice people, but there's not a whole lot of them, you know what I mean, percentage-wise, maybe like 6%. Anyway, so I was like, all right, well, that's fine, but if you paid $600, you got ripped off. And she said, oh, me get ripped off? You're ripping people off, blah, 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 blah. Like, and she blocked me. Like, okay, well, maybe I caught her on a bad day. So I was like, all right, cool, I guess I'm not going to deal with her. And then the next day I went to offer up and I found the same lady. And I was like, all right, here we go. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to apologize, even though I shouldn't be sorry because I didn't do anything wrong. And I was like, hey, hi, it's me again. I apologize. Would you take this amount for those 2 belts? She's like, no, that's too low, blah, blah, blah. You're being reported. Holy crap. So I had to block her real quick because I didn't want to lose my offer up account because I'm trying to sell stuff too. Come on, man. I'm trying to get that cheddar. And so I was like, all right, cool. I guess I'm not getting them from her. And as time went on, she still didn't sell them, still didn't sell them, still didn't sell them. I was like, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to give it a third offer, okay? So, but I couldn't do it from a Let Go because I was blocked. I couldn't do it from my offer up because I was blocked. So I had to make a second offer up, and I sent her an offer, and she said, no, thank you. All right, cool. This lady clearly just wants to sell them for exactly how much she's asking for, which isn't a horrible price, but still isn't a great price. So I was like, all right, fine. I'm just going to back away from this lady. And in the next couple of days, someone else posted the NXT title. They were selling the NXT title, and they were also selling the white IC, not white oval IC. That one doesn't exist. The white IC title. And I hit him up and said, hey, would you take this amount for the NXT title? He's like, sure. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll meet you tomorrow. So I drove down to his place. I waited a little bit. He finally came downstairs, and he brought it out. And as soon as I saw the bag, I was like, jeez. Because it said Intercontinental Championship. And I was like, oh, no, wait, that's not the right belt. Trying to tell him, hey, you brought this one. He goes, no, it's the right belt. All right. And in my head, I was like, all right, fine. Maybe you just have the bag switched or something like that, but I'll just get you to go upstairs and switch the bags. That's fine. But as soon as he unzipped it, I saw the white on it. And I was like, no, that's the wrong belt. I wanted the other one. He goes, oh, you wanted the other one? I thought you wanted this one. I was like, no. And I pulled up our messages back and forth, and it's like, look, see, I'm talking about this. And goes, oh, okay, that's fine. And no issue with this guy. Let's say, super nice guy. I respect the fact that he's selling his belts for his son. I said, that's more than most people do. Most people are like, here, it's your stuff, sell it. So I applaud him for doing that. But my issue is the fact that if you look at these two belts, this one compared to that one, please tell me, what do you see immediately? What pops out of your eye? And I get it. This is 2020. We're all supposed to be colorblind. Everybody looks the same. No one has any features. Everyone's a he, she, man, woman, whatever, blah, blah. There's no... Everybody's the same. I get it, okay? But look at this. Black and white. Black and white. Yes, it's like night and day. And that's exactly where the saying comes from. It's like night and day because night is dark and day is light. And I just imagine this guy as a kid. You know the little toy you used to play with as a kid that has like circle shape and the circle hole, the square shape with the square hole, triangular shape with the triangular hole, and you have to fit them in? This guy sucked at that game. Because I said, if you can't tell the difference between white and black, there's no way your mind is able to wrap around the fact that, oh, it's got 4 sides, or it's a circle, or it's 3 sides. So, whatever. I said, that's just a little side note for everyone here. Yeah, I said, so, super nice guy, just not good with his colors, possibly shapes. And so he's like, okay, and he went upstairs and he brought the NXT title down. And as soon as I saw it once again, oh God, another thing happened. It just blows my mind because I said, the whole time he was saying like, oh, it's in excellent condition. My son takes very good care of it. He took it to a Staples Center. As soon as he said that, I was like, oh, great. People are taking out, like, if you ever see people take them to the arenas and stuff like that, they're being beaten and thrashed and thrown around, and popcorn and cheese and stuff being thrown on them. And I was like, oh, great, this is not going to be good. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, no. It had, like, blemishes and, like, earwax and boogers and oil and stuff on it. I don't know what they made the NXT titles out of, because I had trouble with the other one. It's down below, you can't see it. But the old NXT title, it took me 3 tries to get that title because it would just scratch really easy and get all messed up. I think it's some kind of foil or something they use for the actual NXT titles, because those things stain really bad. So once again, I was like, oh, great. I don't know what's going to happen. But here's the thing you need to take away from this video. If you're ever buying a belt from someone in person, there's 2 things you need to bring with you to make sure you walk away with a belt that you like. The first thing is a microfiber rag. Do not bring a regular rag. Notice I said microfiber, okay? Because this is very smooth. It will not scratch the plates. And also, Windex, ammonia-free. And once again, I said ammonia-free. I've never used Windex with ammonia because from the beginning, everyone said, oh, clean it with ammonia-free. And that's what I've used, and my belts have turned out nice. So if you use ammonia, that's all on you, buddy. So listen, bring those 2 with you. So that's exactly what I did because I was being super smart like I am, fixing all those shapes, circles to circles and squares to squares. That's a reference to a minute ago. So I took it, sprayed it, got a nice little bit of Windex on there, and then as soon as I took it, started cleaning the end. I'm like, all right, cool, that's coming up pretty good. Started cleaning the T because they're smaller. Like, all right, that's coming out good. Then kind of cleaned the X. The X wasn't too dirty. Like I said, the N and the T were just disgusting. And you can see some of those stuff along the sides. I said there, right around there, and the edge, and the WWE logo. They were looking pretty bad. But luckily, I was able to clean them, and they look nice. So I was able to walk away with that belt. And you want to make sure when you redo that, like, bring that with you, because I said, if you don't, and you think you can clean it, and you end up not being able to, then you're stuck with a dirty looking belt. And I said, I don't know about you. I mean, I like to keep them on show. Not that people aren't coming by and go, let's look at your collection of WWE belts. No one's doing that. But for me, I like to make sure they look nice. So in order to do that, I got to make sure I buy nice belts. So make sure you bring that with you. Scrub it up really nice. And because if you go there and you start cleaning it and it's not coming off, then you realize like, oh, there's nothing I can do to clean it. So you go, I'm good, pass, keep your money, and then go and find another belt. But luckily, I was able to clean it and it came off and it looked pretty decent. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll take your belt. I did also do another video. I'm going to post another video in a little bit. I'm editing it right now of me actually cleaning it, the steps it takes to clean the belt to make sure it's clean, because I said, there's no telling what this kid did with that belt. It looked not atrocious, but I've seen better belts. I've seen worse belts. You never know, like, if they're taking a piss and then wiping their butt and then handling the belt and doing all kind of stuff and put it on naked, and you got their dingus rubbing up against it on the inside, and I don't want any part of that, even with my clothes on, because I'm never going naked on it anyway, even though that's what my buddies think. They think, oh, you get naked and wear your belt around the house? Yes, that's exactly what I do, because I'm a freaking psycho. Yeah, so check out that video. I'm also going to do a detailed look at the belt. Detailed look at the belt, but that is for later. That is it for now. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Once again, don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. I do appreciate it greatly. And until next time, peace.